Hello guys, we are back. Why not having a coffee before starting today? Mm. Uh, the aim of the teaching today will be to develop more about the supply chain management. Anyway, I come back within a few minutes. See you. First, what you have to know is that supply chain is everywhere. Everywhere in the world, that means whatever the country you are coming from, you will for sure deal with the supply chain management, and everywhere as well, because as we will see in a few minutes, supply chain is also part of many companies. As you can notice, the supply chain management is part of many companies, and I have just tried to illustrate it with some famous brands. Maybe you don't know all of them. You have, for example, Tata, which is an Indian car producer. You have also Zappos. Zappos is an American e-business and specialized in shoe business, and they are really amazing, and especially in terms of supply chain management, not only in the logistic part but also in the CRM. This is what we're going to see in a few minutes. That means the customer relationship management. And then I'm sure that you know Primark, Walmart, Apple, or Zara as well, because they are well known. We'll see also in another video the Dell company case, because they apply a different typology of supply chain philosophy, and they are really amazing as well. And for sure, maybe the first one in terms of supply chain management, that is Toyota, because in the past, Toyota was the first one to implement the supply chain management inside the production cycle. The goal of this video is to introduce the global concept and the goal of the supply chain management. And the first question is to know if the supply chain is a logistic management only or not. And the answer is no, for sure. Logistic management is just a part of the supply chain, but the supply chain can't be resumed as the logistic management. If we want to be very precise, you have three topics in the supply chain management. The first one is the SRM. SRM is supplier relationship management. The second one is dedicated to the logistic, for sure, and the last one to the CRM, the customer relationship management. For the supplier relationship management, for the SRM, this is important to understand that as soon as you decide to design a product, then you have to deal with your suppliers to think about the design, the packing, the use of the product, and also the way to ship the goods. For the logistic, we will come back a little bit later. The logistic is for sure with the transport, but it's also a question of procurement, a question of warehousing, and all these different topics are part of this logistic part. And then finally, the CRM, customer relationship management. The idea is to try to improve the customer experience, and we'll see later on why it's so important to be able to improve the customer satisfaction. This is important to understand what are the main topic of the supply chain manager. Why is it so important for him to deal with this supply chain? What is the purpose? And to give you an idea, the most Most of the time, the first goal is to reduce the costs. We'll see later on what does it mean, but the first target is how can I reduce the cost. Second idea is to improve the productivity because there's a link between the productivity and the cost level. Then it's also a question of the improvement of the timeliness. That means how can I get shorter lead times, for example. And then final, I need to have a better customer service, and that's one of the challenge of the supply chain management. And to come back to this question, there are so many goals inside the supply chain that sometimes it seems to be very difficult to understand why the supply chain is so important and why all these 4 topics we have seen a few minutes ago are so important inside the company and especially for the business. If we deal with so many topics, the idea is to increase the turnover level, it's to make more money and for sure to improve the competitiveness because the supply chain management is a lever of competitiveness, and this is really important to understand that all the companies which are dealing with the supply chain management are most of the time in the top management of the company, I mean the Hall of Fame. And as you can imagine, the supply chain manager is dealing with so many challenges. I'm going to let you know some of these topics and especially the most important questions. So the first idea is to understand how you can reduce the costs, and most of the time it's a question of resource optimization. And what is a resource? It could be cash, it could be money, I mean. It's also a question of human resources. That means, for example, how many people you need to achieve the production, or what kind of skills are required to achieve the goal. And it's also a question of machines use. That means, for example, is it more efficient to rent a machine, or is it better to buy it? That is the key point of the cost reducing. In terms of goal, the idea, I'm sure you can imagine that the idea is to increase the productivity. And regarding the productivity, what you have to keep in mind is that in case you increase the productivity, then the cost will decrease. And that's really important to keep in mind that productivity is a key point of the supply chain management. We have seen that we try to reduce the cost. We try to improve the productivity. We have also to stay focused on the timeliness. That means we need to improve it, and especially to provide shorter lead time. Why? Because in case you provide shorter lead times to your customers, then you will optimize your resource allocation, and you will as well improve the customer experience, and that means the customer service. And this is one also of the key points of the supply chain management. The customer service or the customer experience is really important just because you have several reasons. The first one, it's a question of word of mouth. That means if a customer is satisfied with your services, then he will suggest to a friend or to another people that you are great, especially in terms of quality, in terms of delivery. So the word of mouth is really important. Second idea is that in case you have a better customer service, then your company is becoming as an essential. I mean, if you have, let's take for example Amazon. Amazon is well known and especially for quicker deliveries. In the world, just a few companies are able to provide the same quality level in terms of deliveries, and because they are so quick, they become essential. Then it's also a question of social proof. The social proof, I will come back to it within a few minutes. And then the idea is also to increase the repeat orders, because as far as the customer is happy with your services or your goods, then he will repeat the orders because he will be sure that the service will be the best one. As you can notice, on the slide, the social proof, this is what you found in internet, especially for the stars. For example, in Amazon, on the slide, you have more than 4 stars. That means this website is really famous and people like it. This is what we call the social proof in internet. And if you think about that, this is the way you act when you are looking for something in internet. You check the Google stars, for example, and in case the grades is really interesting, then it will engage you to order to this website compared to another one. As a matter of fact, there are several consequences for the supply chain manager because he has to deal with some question. For example, how to meet the customer expectation, what is looking for my customer, for example. How can I anticipate the demand? How to be agile? How to know if I am efficient enough or not. And for that, you have a lot of words in the supply chain teaching, but the most important one are the KPI, the inventory, and most of the time we speak about inventory management, the costs, the conception, the forecasting process, and the procurement. We'll see in a few minutes what could be interesting to comment on these 6 words, because they are really the core business of the supply chain management. To be really successful, the concept is really clear. If I want to succeed, then I need to have the right product. And the question now is to know what is the right product. First, the right product has a good price. That means what is the acceptable price level for the customer. Second idea, you need to have the right stock level. The right stock level, that means no overstock and no stock shortage. Then, for sure, I need the right quantity. If I produce too much, then I will face to some troubles. In the right time, because if I am selling for example, some short t-shirt, I have to be on time during summer, otherwise in winter it will be a nightmare. Then it's also a question of timeliness. That means if the customer is expecting the good within 2 days, then you will have to deliver the goods within 2 days. Otherwise, it's not a good experience for the customer. And then, finally, this is what we call the customer experience. In other words, it could be as well the customer expectation in terms of price, delivery, quality, and so on. So the right product has to be a summary of all these 6 topics. To make a good job, the supply chain manager needs some basic informations, and the first one is The forecast. There is no supply chain without forecast. This is really important. There is no companies in the world working without forecasting process. And we'll see later on how to make a forecast. And the final goal of the forecast is to be able to anticipate the demand. If I want to be really efficient, I need KPI, the key performance indicator. What you have to know on these topics, maybe in the world you have more than 200 or 300 KPI, and that's why also every company has its own KPI process. It depends from a if you compare a company to another one, then it will depend first on the business and then on the company policy. And one of the key questions is to know which one do I have to choose to be very efficient or to be efficient enough. This is also one of the questions to be solved by the supply chain manager. The inventory management is also really important because you need to define what is the right stock level, for example. And in addition of that, you need to know what is the cost of your stock, what is your cost of your inventory. And this is very important to know that each stock has a cost. So no companies, or I mean not all the companies, are able to maintain a stock level for each references. Otherwise, it's quite complicated to have enough cash to finance the cost of the stock. The supply chain manager has to deal with the cost, as I told you a few minutes ago. And the first question is to know what is the targeted cost. That means he has to understand, for example, that the cost of this item will have to be under $4, for example. And he will always stay focused on the question to know how to minimize the costs. And it's a question of efficiency, and it's also a question of resource optimization. That means if I want to have a better cash-to-cash cycle lifetime, then I need to minimize the targeted cost. I don't know if you remember, but at the beginning of the teaching, I was saying that in the supply chain management, you have three main topics: the supplier relationship management, the logistic, and the customer relationship management. Regarding the supplier relationship management, it's important to understand that the supply chain manager is starting as far as he decides to design the product. And why? Because the conception can affect the industrial costs. That means during the production, you need to find the most optimized production cycle in order to minimize the industrial costs. Then, in case of bad conception, it could affect as well the transport cost. For sure, and it's quite logic to understand that the conception might affect the quality as well. And then, for sure, the customer experience, because if the costs are really important, or if the quality is not the one the customer is expecting, then the customer experience will be affected for sure. In the procurement part, the sentence is quite easy to understand. I need the right quality in the right time, or based on the right lead time. This is the main challenge of the procurement. And then last idea, sometimes some of you ask me, for example, in which kind of business is there any supply chain management? And the answer is very wide. I mean, for sure you can find it in retail, in e-business, in logistics, in transport, or in production. And this is really important to understand that this teaching is a wide one. I mean, you can find it in many business areas. That's the end of this video. See you soon. Bye.